Hey everybody, how's it going? I am very excited today because version 2 of the Shoeless drive is out now and it's completely free to download. It is my signature overdrive boost pedal plugin in collaboration with Wavemind, and it kicks ass. Here it is in a mix. As you can hear there, guys, yeah, I love it. It will make any high gain amp sim chug even harder. So let's get into it. I've got a sound going here. Here are all the settings. Similar to what you saw in the video for the rhythm guitars, I'm going into Crunk version 2, which is a free amp sim available for everyone on PC and Mac. And I'm going into New Old Dude, which is like a V30 type of thing. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, as you can hear there, guys, it's got the chugs. It's got the chugs for days. Now, Chris came to me last year and he was like, hey, do you want to do a signature overdrive pedal plugin? And I thought, ooh, yeah, I've got ideas for that. And the idea for it was, a very simple plugin with the controls you find on a lot of overdrive. So you got the drive, the level, and I wanted this mid switch. Now, this mid switch is two very specific EQ curves. This curve to the right has a lot more attack, and to the left is a bit rounder. So if you've got a guitar that's a little bit dull or a little bit dark and you want to sort of brighten it up and give it more attack, it's perfect for that. Or you got a guitar that is like super down tuned and you need more articulation, that's what it's for as well. And if you've got old strings, this will brighten it up and give those strings a bit more life. And the idea behind the left position is to give you a more round sound. So if you've got quite a bright guitar, this is the way to go. You're playing in sort of like E standard, this is the way to go. And if you're playing lead, like a lot of lead, you don't really need that sort of shrill picking sound. Just click those mids to the left and you're good to go. So the guitar I've got here is quite a bold, slightly darker sounding guitar. And I'll just demonstrate what I'm talking about. So if you're playing the chugga chuggers, so the right has a lot more articulation, and to the left, you can definitely hear it's a lot bolder, it's a lot more round sounding. So if I go for some sort of lead sound, I've got the gate on here, I'll just turn it off. Yeah, because as you can hear, it's working really well, really hard. a nice smooth lead sound. But if I click it to the more attacky mode, you get that shrill picking coming through. But let's put it to the more bold sound. As you can hear there, guys, it just minimizes that shrill sound. Love it, love it. So Crunk version 2, sounding really nice. These are the settings I've got going on. This is kind of a middle of the road high gain thing. So I scooped the mids a little bit, raised the low end a little bit. And I just want to go through a few free amp sims everyone knows and loves. So that's Crunk version 2, and this is Ignite Emissary. And we've got a sort of similar sort of tone going on. And the Emissary itself, it tends to be quite a big, bold sounding amp. So let's switch that to the right. Yeah. I mean, guys, I don't really like Emissary that much because it is big and bold and doesn't have much of that attack sound. But the Shoeless drive gets me in the ballpark of something I really, really like. Yeah, settings on the amp, you know, pretty standard stuff. I'm just scooping the mids a little bit, raising those high mids. You can get a pretty scoopy sound out of the Emissary if you have the shape down and you do this kind of thing. Yeah, cool for like thrash riffs and that. So that's Ignite Emissary, and I'm going into the 14 right now, which I used on the demo. It's that standard kind of 14 amp sound. This is quite an old amp sim by Vitor Amps or Vadim Taranov, and it's got that kind of like clanky mid-range. Sounds cool with the Shoeless. Yeah, it's genty for days kind of vibe. But the Shoeless, I didn't want it to just be some sort of chug enabler. I wanted it to be able to do some of the more like, you know, low gain, dare I say it, kind of bluesy stuff. So I've got a preset for clean here on the Ignite Emissary. I'll just turn the Shoeless off. Like, this is what we're working with. I'll go on the neck pickup. I mean, very like middle of the road, that kind of sound. And I'll go on the Shoeless and I've got a preset going. Res Blues, this kind of thing. I've got the gate off. By the way, the guys, this gate is just one of the best on the market. Mix all the way up. Input, output. Got the drive up a fair whack. And this shape knob. Now the shape knob goes from an asymmetrical kind of overdrive to a symmetrical kind of overdrive. And I really don't know what's going on under the hood, but the basic sound is that this is a bit smoother, this is a bit more aggressive. So let's just kind of put it in the smoother setting. And we've got this for kind of like a bluesy driven sound. Sound a lot better with a bit of verb. There's the epic plate. I'll put some chorus interlay on as well. Why not? As you can hear there, guys, it can do the nice mellow dad, or dare I say granddad rock for you as well. You can do your ZZ Top riffs if you like. Now, I know what you're thinking, guys. I'll go back to my preset there, Res Get Chugged. Hang on, Res, you've got an input, an output, and you've got the level knob? Like, what's that about? Why do you need two outputs? Well, turn the pedal off, and the cool thing is you can just use this as a boost, and you can just use the gate. So if you just want a really, really good gate with low CPU usage, might I add, so you don't even need to use the pedal. You don't need to use the drive at all. And a nice little addition for version 2 is this tuner, and it works so well. I mean, it's like super sensitive, probably too sensitive. This will really get you in tune. I got it muted at the moment, but you can turn it on. Yeah, keep yourself in tune. It's a tuner, it does what it does. Massive thank you to Chris, the mastermind at Wavemind. What started out as a bug fix for version 1 turned into this completely rebuilt beast of a plugin. Check out the links below, guys, and download it for free. Enjoy! Hey, since you're still here, why not check out my music? I've got the crazy brutal stuff like Nest of Scum and Habitual Slaughter over on Bandcamp, and my latest release, By the Horns, is now available on all streaming platforms. If you want something more melodic, check out my Resinton albums, available on all streaming platforms also. And if you just like the instrumental demos from here on the channel, I have the Demo Collection series, exclusively on Bandcamp. So what are you waiting for? Check it all out. Thanks for watching, guys, I really appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to see more metal related stuff. I'll be back sometime with a video on something else, so until then, ciao.